What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to get to the DLC. So if you watched the end of my last video, you knew that the guides for those bosses would be coming soon, but I just realized that some of you guys might not know how to actually get to the DLC. It's honestly a bit complicated and pretty hidden away. So we're going to be covering how to do that today. So the only requirement for this is that you have placed the Lord Vessel. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video called Where to Go After Anorlando. I'll put a link for that in the description. You can watch that. But the gist of it is that after you kill Ornstein and Smo, the bosses in Anorlando, you will be given the Lord Vessel. Now, whether you place it with Frampt or with Cath does not matter. All you have to do is make sure that it's been placed so that you'll unlock the path to the Duke's Archives specifically. Now, it'll unlock a few different paths for you, but the only one that we need to worry about pertaining to the DLC is the one to the Duke's Archives. So just for convenience sake, since I have not killed the 4 kings on this character yet, I am going to just go ahead and place it on my own. Forget both the serpents, we don't need them. So once you've placed this Lord Vessel here, all of those routes will be unlocked, and the only one we actually need is Duke's Archives. But what you want to do now, go ahead and rest at it and warp to either Undead Parish or no, go to Undead Parish. Go to Undead Parish. There are a couple ways to get where we're going, but this is probably the closest. So what you want to do is get down to Darkroot Garden. If you don't know how to do that, just follow my lead here. There will be a Titanite demon right here blocking the way if you haven't killed it, but you can easily run around him. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out, just for convenience sake. And then up here on the right where it says Darkroot Garden, there's a little opening. Now be careful right here and just go ahead and make your way down this cliffside. And we're going to go all the way down there to that lake that you can see there over the trees. Alright, here's the path that we want. So there will be some golems around here. You're going to want to take those out first. I'm going to go for this guy. I'm not sure if he's seen us yet. Doesn't seem like it, but well, the golem has, but I'm talking about the massive Hydra in the lake. Alright, now he's spotted us. So just try to like lure the golems over to you. No need to be aggressive here. Here comes another one, and the Hydra's going to be continuously spitting water at you. So try to stay off to the side where it can't reach you. Right where I'm standing is a really good spot. Now this one over here, you're going to have to lure quite a ways, but you can see the Hydra over there now. Every time you come through here, if you have been through here, the Hydra will just try to kill you. It'll just snipe you with these water blasts, which I have to say are much harder to kind of see in the remastered version. It used to look like magic, not water. Now it's kind of dim. Anyways, we're gonna kill it. So the way to do that, get as close as possible so it stops blasting water at you. And then, once you're in the lake, hopefully it'll stop. If you walk too far forward, you can see there's a cliff there. Don't go. Wow, you're being really rude right now. Can you just do the thing? There we go. It's gonna launch all its heads at you. Just cut them off one at a time. That's how you deal with this boss. Simple as that. Now, despite the fact that it's a Hydra, which by definition you cut off one head and 2 more will take its place, it doesn't regrow them for whatever reason. And they do go to pretty much the same positions every time. So for the last couple that are towards the edge, you might have to switch up the place that you're standing in a bit. There we go. I'm not doing too much damage. It's only taking me 2 swings to chop them off, so if you've got a great sword or something, you should be able to do it in 1 maybe. There we go. You get a dragon scale and the Dusk Crown ring. And over there is the regular knight set, not the elite knight set like I have. Ironically, quite a bit harder to get than the elite knight set. But I'm not interested in that, so I'm not going to grab it. After you kill the Hydra, you want to come over this way into this little cave here. Stick to the left too. Again, the cliff, you don't want to fall off that. And over here, believe it or not, you will find an empty cave. Go ahead and save and quit the game. And when you return, there will be a golden golem here. This fight's a little tough just because of how slow you are on the water, but he is still just a golem after all. Now be careful here, okay? There is actually an NPC trapped in this golem. Now, I'm kind of curious why they changed this, but before the remaster, in the original version, you could act like it was transparent. You could actually see inside of the golem, and there's actually an NPC in there. So if you have a weapon that I guess maybe like fire or something would do it, I'd say the thing you want to worry about most is like pyromancies, because as soon as you kill him, if you have something that's lingering there doing damage, you'll be hitting her, this NPC named Dusk. So just be careful of that. Try to only use physical damage, and when he's getting low, don't just spam the attack button, okay? You don't want to hit her. So go ahead and talk. Make sure you say yes. But now, we are actually going to head to Anor Londo, to the Duke's Archives actually. So we're going to the very beginning of the Duke's Archives, so go ahead and warp to the Anor Londo bonfire rather than the Duke's Archives bonfire if you do have that one, because it's much easier to get to from Anor Londo. So I'll meet you there. Now once you're here, go ahead and run out this way and take a left. Now the only enemies you have to fight on the way there are, actually you don't really have to fight any of them, to be honest. You will have to be a little creative with your path if you want to run by everything, but this guy's pretty easy to get by. Squeeze between him and the railing. There are 2 armored boars up here. Now you can try and take them out if you want to. If you are going to, make sure to 2-hand your weapon. You'll hit a lot harder. I'm not really sure what it is with these enemies. Obviously 2-handing your weapon in any situation will make you do a bit more damage, but for some reason like you just do nothing to these guys unless you 2-hand. Not really sure why. So we're just gonna ignore them. Make sure to watch your back though, because they are faster than you if they are charging. Now what you can actually do is save and quit the game, and it'll reset them so that they won't charge into this room with you. Otherwise they can both come in there. It's gonna make it a lot easier on you, because then you can just rest at the bonfire and everything will be all fine. There you go, they both go back to their original positions. That works on all NPCs in the game, for the record. Now, you can't light that bonfire with him standing there, so if you want it, go ahead and kill that boar there. But you don't really need it for this. So go ahead, pull the lever, go up the elevator. And the thing we need is right here in this next room. So for this next part, what you need to do is make your way up these stairs here, and immediately to the right kill the golem there that's next to the archer behind another one of these enemies. So you can just run up there and just kill him outright, but you will have quite a mess on your hands if you do that, so I recommend trying to take out these hollows if possible. Depending on how early you do this, they are kind of difficult to kill, and no matter when you're playing through this, they will be hitting you hard. Doesn't really matter how much health you have. They hit like a truck if the channeler buffs them. So be careful of that, and all in all, you'll probably have to kill about 10 of them because they'll just keep aggroing to you. But try to stay out of the line of sight of the archer, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Once everyone's cleared out though, go ahead and kill the golem, and he will drop the broken pendant for you. Once you get the broken pendant, you want to go back to where we killed the Hydra. Alright, so once you're back here, the golems actually do respawn, but the Hydra does not. Just gonna grab that real quick. Key step to getting to the DLC, have to have that soul. Just kidding, of course. You want to make your way back to that cave over there. Why am I not wearing gloves anymore? What happened to my gloves? I don't know. Carry on. So when you get back here, you see this dark mist. You can see it from pretty far back, and you really get plenty of time to take it all in, savor the moment, try to figure out what exactly it is you're looking at. Go ahead and grab this item real quick before you examine it, and you get all of Dusk's stuff. Rip Dusk, am I right? Read the message. Dark spot ahead. Oh, so many people. Anyways, examine it. And it will gently whisk you away to paradise. Welcome to Oolacile, almost. Sanctuary Garden. I mean, whatever. Welcome to the DLC. Good luck. I was kidding, I'll have videos in the very near future. There's a boss right up there, and yeah, like I said, good luck. I'll see you guys in the next video.